Well, hello, and welcome to Eyes of Faith with Michael Roy. Hey, thanks for tuning in to the channel today. Today is Friday, February 23rd. Friday, February 23rd. Now, keep that date in mind because it's very important. Hey, well, again, thanks for tuning in. God bless you. Hey, if you have not subscribed to Eyes of Faith with Michael Roy, hit that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed to Eyes of Faith with Michael Roy, hit that subscribe button. For everyone who's already subscribed, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Please continue to share with your friends, relatives, co-workers, okay? Again, thanks again. Let's go and get right down into it. Are you an AT&T customer? Are you an AT&T customer? And did you go without your phone for almost 13, 14 hours? If you are an AT&T customer, you should be outraged, especially at the fact that they are downplaying the trouble that they experienced on February 22nd. So what I want to do, I want to get into this. I want to get into this because I think it's deeper than they're letting on. I think AT&T is hiding something. Was there a cyber attack against AT&T? Was there a cyber attack against AT&T? Now, while I'm floating it out there, I'm going to back up some of what I'm saying. There's a pharmacy exchange called the American Pharmacy Exchange that was also attacked. And even now, they're not able to fulfill many of their medical orders because of that. So let's get into it. Right now, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, FBI, FCC are all now questioning AT&T and trying to investigate what happened, what went wrong. Well, if nothing went wrong, if it was just a error, DHS, FBI, Homeland Security, FCC, they wouldn't be asking these questions of AT&T. So let's put this in perspective. I checked my text messages last week, February 16th. My home internet had service interruptions for over half the day. Was this a test? Or are we under cyber attack and no one is letting on? We have lost services in our homes, on our cell phones, and again, the home attack was the home service was out, I say about 8 hours. But then lo and behold, the following week, February 22nd, we go almost 15 hours with no service. You can't call 911, you can't check anything. And one of the things I see is that we are now in this global economy. We're all connected by technology, the internet, and so now we open ourselves up to attack. So I believe, from what I hear, see, and understand, AT&T suffered a cyber attack and they don't want to let people know. Why don't they want people to know? Why doesn't AT&T want people to know they suffered a cyber attack? Well, I'll tell you why. I did a little research. AT&T is the largest wireless provider in North America. Listen to me. AT&T is the largest wireless provider in North America. That is not in the U.S. That's the U.S. and Canada. Hands down, over 50% of wireless services are provided by AT&T. And for them to suffer an outage of this magnitude, we need some answers. We need some answers. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of the answers they gave. First, they said, oh, it was just a coding error. No, first they said they didn't know they're looking into it. Then when they were pressed by the media and others, they said, oh, it was a coding error. A coding error. A company the size of AT&T, who has a 50% market share in North America, had a coding error that over, get this, They say over 1.7 million customers went without service for over 14 hours. Well, how many people could have suffered heart attacks? How many people could have died when 911 service was interrupted? AT&T, I think we need a little bit more information. So I digress. Again, AT&T provides wireless service to over 50% of all wireless customers in North America. 1.7 million customers. That's the number they gave. I think the number is far larger than that. But they say 1.7 million people without service. First they said they didn't know what it was. Then it was a coding error. Then it was a bug. And so now they're back to telling FBI and FCC and Homeland Security they're investigating to make sure what it was. I believe I know what it was. It's that silver balloon that Joe Biden allowed to go from one end of America to the other last year to garner information from all of our infrastructure, include AT&T and others, to garner information to be able to launch these type of attacks. This, I believe, was a cyber attack, and I believe that whether it be China, Russia, whomever it was that launched this cyber attack, I think this was a test. I believe that this was a test to see if they could shut down many of America's ability to communicate and many of our infrastructure services. If these people can attack AT&T, one of the largest, most prosperous industries in these United States, if they can shut down AT&T, what can't they shut down? Why can't they shut down our airlines? Why can't they shut down our electrical grid? Why can't they shut down our heating and cooling systems? I tell you, they can. When you watch these movies, Upgrade, all these sci-fi movies that depict AI, that depict the rise of the machines, that use AI, when we've moved our lifestyles and our systems to AI that are vulnerable to self-awareness, to where they can shut down our systems or attack people. And this stuff seems cartoonish, it seems outlandish, but it's feasible. I tell a lot of people I know, at one point, I date myself, but at one point, we used to watch the Jetsons, this cartoon, this fictional technological cartoon of people talking to each other on video phone and flying cars. This was fictitious, it was highly imaginable, but now, lo and behold, these things are true. So what I'm saying is, I believe that we have experienced a cyber attack. I believe it is only one of many, because again, when my home internet went down for 8 hours, this is unheard of. I think that AT&T and others will experience more of these, and I wonder what their answer would be. Of course they're gonna say it was a tech error. Of course they're gonna say it was a software glitch. Of course they're gonna say it was a system failure. Yeah, a system failure caused by outside forces that came in and shut down their system. We had better be ready as the American people. We've gotten addicted to these cell phones. We've got addicted to technology, and it's going to be to the ruin of this nation. We have to not be so dependent on these things. I think about the younger generations. I can imagine how stir crazy many of the millennials and the Z generation, what they were going through when they could not access the internet, they could not text, they could not watch a video on TikTok or Instagram. I mean, I can imagine what it'd be like if they had to go a day, 2 days, 5 days without, they go stir crazy. But I believe this is serious. This is not a joke. I think something's going on, and I believe they're trying to hide it from us. So if you are an AT&T customer, I believe you need to be asking questions. You need to be asking questions. What really happened? Should we be concerned? Because again, if someone was suffering a heart attack and you only have a cell phone, listen, in my home, we no longer have a landline. We only have cell phones. So if we had to call 911, if one of us suffered a medical emergency, we would be in trouble. So I hope that many of you, like me, are concerned. Did we suffer a cyber attack? Did some AI failure happen? Hopefully, they won't hide it. Hopefully, they'll share it. Now, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Either way, like, subscribe, and share it. Like, subscribe, and share it. As I told you, here at Eyes of Faith with Michael Roy, we're going to try to keep you abreast of what's going on. We're going to try to bring whatever information we can to share it, because we need to be a well-rounded group of people. We need to be informed of what's going on in our world. So please like, subscribe, and share it. Like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, hey, God bless you. God keep you. And I hope your cell phone is working today. Have a blessed day.